What's up, guys? I'm Mike, and I'm here filling in for Chris. So you may be asking yourself, why am I all by my lonesome out in the wilderness all by myself getting attacked by bears? Well, you want the honest answer? I'm spending the night with my mommy tonight, and she's already in bed because it's past her bedtime. I got called asking if I want to do this video, and I was like, well, I can go outside and do it. This week's video is Throwback Tag, and I've got to answer a series of questions like I'm on trial or something. So let's get started. So question number 1, what year was I born? How am I supposed to know? I was a baby. 1991. Question number 2, do I have any pictures of myself when I was a toddler? Yes, I do, but you know what? Back then I was a baller. I decided not to wear any clothes in any of my baby pictures, and I probably shouldn't put them in this video unless I want to get flagged for child porn. So instead, here are some videos of me. Oh dear God. One of the upcoming questions is what's one of the scariest memories of my life? That was probably it.
I'm barefoot and stepping in glass.
So instead, here are some stupid videos of me from 10 years ago. Oh! Question number 3, what were some childhood TV shows I grew up watching? I'll tell you what I didn't watch, and that was Winnie the Pooh, and not because I was too much of a man to watch it, but because it terrified me. Whenever Winnie had to go up into the beehive to get all the honey, all the bees would come out and try and attack him, and that scared the living bejesus out of me, and I couldn't handle it. So instead, I watched Thomas the Tank Engine, because there's nothing scary at all about a train with a pedo face. Question number 4, what did I want to be when I grew up? To be honest, ever since I was a little kid, I've always wanted to be a filmmaker. It was a passion of mine growing up. I literally walked around with like one of those huge VHS video cameras, filming my cat and my dog, trying to make home videos to put on the TV. And I just thought it was so cool to be able to see my creation on the TV 20 years later. Here I am, still making videos. Question number 5, tell a funny story that happened to you when you were a kid. Now this is something that probably wasn't funny at the time. Now that I actually look back on it, I find it hilarious. So I was this little kid, just old enough to walk, and I was at my best friend's birthday party. Now back then, you knew what best friends are. I'm not joking. But anyways, his older brother and his friends were roughhousing. They had theirs, like those spiky party hats, put them on their face like a rhino. They were just running through the house trying to be all cool and stuff. Well, one of them just pile drive me in the face with the rhino horn, tackled me to the ground, and I'm just like flopped on my back. Now that I look back at that, that would have been like a viral video, and that could have made it my paycheck for the rest of my life. And I would have found that hilarious, but at the time, I was probably like, ow, my face, I just got hit by a rhino horn. Question number 6, what is the scariest moment when you were a child? I don't know about when I was a child, but 10 minutes ago, something scary really happened right here right freaking now, you fart. What are you doing, Mom? That's my mom. You want to say hello, Mom?
I scared you.
Yes, you did. I was just talking about you a minute ago.
I scared you, didn't I?
You did.
Right on cue.
I got called into making a video, and I said that I had to go outside because I didn't want to wake you up, and then sure enough, here you are. That is twice in one video that I've been scared, and I'm not proud of it. But anyways, there's one memory that I have when I was a kid that was just terrifying. Sounds like we're getting attacked by aliens right now. Do you hear that? That's not part of the story. That's actually really happening. This is the last time I film outside. So anyways, there was this time when I was home alone, and I knew I was home alone, and I had just finished watching, like Winnie the Pooh or something terrifying that had me on edge. Well, I was laying down in bed trying to sleep, and I heard footsteps outside my door. Well, they gradually got louder and louder and louder, and I started to freak out, and I was like, okay, what's going on? And I hear it, and it keeps on getting louder and louder until it was right outside my door. And then all of a sudden, my door swung open, hit the filing cabinet. There was this loud boom. I freaked out. I grabbed some Tinker Toys as a weapon, and I was sitting there waiting. I was like, okay, what's going on? And then I looked around, and I couldn't see anything. Maybe I'm hallucinating. Maybe, Winnie the Pooh's coming after me. I don't know. So I lay back down, holding the Tinker Toys, of course, because you have to have a weapon in a scenario like this. But I was sitting there, and I was like, all right, there's something in my room. Is it really here? And then I started hearing footsteps again. I was like, all right, there's something actually here. So I started looking around. I still didn't see anything. And then out of nowhere, my cat jumps on my belly. I threw him up in the air and threw him off the bed. I was like, get out of my freaking face! And I freaked out. And then I realized it was just my cat. But at the time, It was terrifying because I didn't see anything yet. I heard footsteps. Scariest moment of my life. True story. So anyways, guys, that is it for this terrible video. I'm gonna go inside and quit getting eaten by mosquitoes and getting scared by my mom and my broken lights and crap. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, feel free to subscribe to my channel. All the links are down in the description below. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe to the collab committee. They are doing great things, and I'm expecting to see a lot of great stuff come from this channel. So be sure to subscribe there, and until next time, stay zesty.